Try to reach possible with yourself. Doing right now. Long exhale. Repeat it 3 more times. Longer breathing. Now go back to a normal breath, regular breath, spontaneous breath. Next time inhale, raise your shoulders. Keep the air inside for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale, going down. Inhale up. Keep the breath in. Exhale. 3 more times, inhale up. And last one, inhale up. Exhale down. When you exhale, it's like if you were trying to exhale one shot. Inhale normal. Making as intense as you can and making it a little faster as you are going along. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Release your hands. Coming back to a normal breath. Now inhale, arms up. Grab something which is hanging from the ceiling and with strength going. Inhale up. And stop again. Go back to a soft breath again. Now have your hands on your chest. You can join me if you want to have the 3 starting Oms for this yoga practice. Inhale now. Hmm. Now open your eyes. I didn't tell you last week, this breathing exercise we do usually at the beginning of the practice that we can do also during the practice or even at the end of the practice. In yoga, it's called pranayama. They related breathing with energy, which is completely normal. If you don't breathe, basically you die. So basically, that's very common sense that they call it this way. There are plenty of different ways of doing these pranayama exercises. There are balancing pranayama, there are calming pranayama, there are many energetic pranayamas because these are really expanding pranayamas and we cannot expand that much. So take the opportunity during these weeks of virtual practice that we can really do these energetic pranayamas as often as we want, as intense, as deep as we want. And that's our opportunity to realize on the way that this breathing generates energy, warmth, different kind of feelings. Okay. Once said that, let's start with the yoga and the others. Start moving. Now turning around your hands and your arms without bending your elbows. Bring your elbows again. Keep on trying movement to your right or to your left as far as you can. Just try it. And now coming back, bring your arms inside of your mat. This is our yoga mat. And now the cow and the cat poses, just to play a little bit with your spine. Bringing your spine to your spine and stop. Bring your hands to the top of your mat, up with your knees and your legs. Span your back as long as you can. Feel your back very long. Don't worry if your feet don't touch your legs. Let's try again, guys. Let me know if everything is back. Okay, we were in that pose, warrior two pose. Inhale up, turning to your right hand side, left elbow, right knee. Inhale up, open your arms again, cross your fingers on your back. Inhale, bend your right knee and go down as low as you can go. Try to balance your arms. And release. Inhale up. Switching legs. Left leg up front, right on your back. Turn to your left leg. Inhale. And exhale down. Release now. Inhale up. Open your arms both sides. Try to feel your arms as balanced as possible. Not this way, not the other way. Inhale up. With your right elbow, we are going to try to match our left knee to twist to your left hand side. And release. Inhale up, hands on your back, cross your fingers. Turning again to your left leg, bending your left knee, and going down. Release, inhale up, coming back, hands on your chest. We're going to go now through the 5 key essential elementary poses in Hatha Yoga. There are plenty of them, thousands of them, but basically we could really stay on 5 key poses. We're going to perform these poses during 20 breaths each, okay? Only 5. Inhale up. First one, downward facing dog. Legs to your back. Stretch your legs and your arms. And take 20 breaths now. You may bend your knees if the pose is too tight for you. But if you don't need, just feel your length of your spine, the length of your legs. Release now. Second pose is head standing pose, in Sanskrit Sirsasana. We just had the base last week. We're going to build again the base. There will be three options: the base one, intermediate one, the advanced one. Only the advanced one we're going to raise and to go up with our legs, but just feel as comfortable as you can with the pose. If you stay in the base pose, that's okay, because in that pose, basically what we look for is that our head is just below our heart. That's the only thing we're looking for, okay? So building the base for it, we take the shape and the size of our forearms. We bring them on the ground. We open our hands. Bring our head and close our elbows. First option, that's the one we have already. Start counting breaths if you want, it's 20 breaths. Second option, up with your knees, walking to your elbows. Stay here if you want and keep on counting. If you are really very comfortable with this or you're familiar with the pose, without jumping, one leg and the other. Sirsasana, head standing pose. Slowly going down. We go through the child pose for a few seconds. Third pose, it's Cobra. In Sanskrit, Bhujangasana. You stay on the half Cobra. This is the pose you are looking for the half Cobra. Based on your elbows, take a good stability. If you want to try to go to the full pose, up with your elbows. You may even have a third option. Any option is good. Stay on the way you prefer, half option, full Cobra, full Bhujangasana. Look up front, feeling all your back, especially the lower back. And release. Have a nice pillow with your hands. Have a few seconds of rest. Now for the fourth key pose, bring your legs up front. Flexing your body to reach to match your legs. Pose is called Paschimottanasana. The important thing in that pose is that your back is as long as possible. So you may start by having your knees closer, trying to reach your feet, your toes perhaps. If you feel okay in that pose, your chest is open and your legs are comfortable, stay here. If you think you can go a little bit beyond, row with both legs. And release. Paschimottanasana. If you're comfortable this way, that's fine. If you need to try to get closer to your knees, just do it. Bend them as long as you need. Inhale up. Take a couple of easy breaths. And now laying down face up. The fifth pose, the fifth posture is Sarvangasana. The candle is the common name for it. As all of the other poses, this has a half pose option, only having your feet pointing to the ceiling, to the top. If you want to have the full pose, hands and arms on the ground, and going up with all your back. Reaching Sarvangasana. You may try to go very straight. You may try to leave your legs going down a little bit to make the pose a little bit easier. Stay whatever you feel you can really stay for these 20 breaths. Bend your knees, get them close to your head, your arms on the ground, and slowly coming back, step by step, to Shavasana. Take a couple of breaths now. Bring one hand on your belly, the other hand on your chest. Feel the way that your breath is doing now. See the way that your hands are moving every time you inhale and exhale. Just connect to these very small feelings, small details on the way that you feel now, the way that your breath is doing now, and the way that your mind is behaving now. Try to use every exhalation to try to remove, to get rid of any unpleasant feeling you may stay realized on your physical body, on your mind, on your breath. Just connect to the way that you feel now, that you are now, because we are going to spend the last 7 or 8 minutes maximum for a short guided meditation. That's our first meditation exercise. You may stay just laying down, or you may sit down as I am sitting down. Stay the way you prefer, but if you lay down, just don't fall asleep. Just stay connected as much as you can. Feel your breath as if you were able to take a deep inhale from your toes, going up through your legs, through your body and your head, to the top of your head, and when you exhale, coming down back to your toes. This is the mechanism that we call in yoga the breathing wave. Wave that reaches from your feet to the top of your head, from the top of your head back to your feet. Feeling the way that every inhale is bringing you new energy and fresh air, and the way that the exhalation is just helping you to relax a little bit more, to abandon a little bit more any unpleasant feeling, any unpleasant tension or pain. Don't stretch your eyes, your eyebrow. Just soften your eyes and your eyebrow and your brow. And now connect to your mind. Don't worry about your mind. Probably your mind is still very active, focusing multiple things outside this space, outside this room, outside this practice. Don't worry about that. That's okay. That's normal. Just try to adopt for a few moments the most passive attitude you can reach. That means that you are trying not to react to anything that your mind is bringing to your attention right now. Just having a look at it, watching everything. This is your life, which is just projecting in front of you. Just watch everything. Try not to identify with anything which is really being shown up in this big screen in front of you. The screen is the space of your conscience, where your mind and your body and your breath are projecting every second, every minute. multiple images, feelings, or emotions. Just see all of them passing in front of you, flowing away, just going away every time you inhale, trying not to stay attached to any specific situation, person. Just let them flow as you exhale. Try to compare your mind to your breath. Everything that your mind is bringing to your attention is coming with your inhale, and it's going away when you exhale. Just let it flow in front of you. Just let it go. Don't stay in one concrete situation or person. Just let everything flow in front of you. Now I'm going to propose you that you draw, that you portray in this big screen in front of you, 3 big doors, 3 big wood doors, solid doors, stable doors, not IKEA, please. On your left, a door is writing past. On your right is future. Just in the middle, it's present. Past, future, present. Left, right, front. Now you hold your left side door, the one that belongs to the past, and you close it up softly but consciously. Just keep everything which is coming from your past behind that door. Don't worry about it, just for a few moments, try to stay away from what the past is telling you. Just keep everything behind that door and get away from all your past for a few seconds, for a few moments. Remember, the past is gone, the past is left. Don't worry if the past has left many prints which could be even very negative. Don't worry about that. Just keep it behind the door. Same thing with the right side door. The one which is written future. Slowly closing that door again, bringing back behind that right side door everything which comes from the future. Anything that you are anticipating, anything that you are really already projecting from what you are going to do tomorrow, in a few days from now. Just again, don't worry about the past. The past is not yet there. Don't try to generate any expectation about your future, about your past. Just leave all of them behind, both doors. And stay as much as you can on the present moment. Thanking yourself for having the chance to realize about any really minor detail of your current feelings. Temperature, touch, sound, light, smell, anything. What do you feel now? What do you realize now? How is your body feeling now? How is your breath doing now? How do you feel your legs and your arms? How do you feel your belly, your chest, your neck, and your head? How do you feel now? And now, very slowly reconnecting to your legs and your arms. Try to bring back the energy to all your physical body from your toes right to the top of your head. Reconnect again with this breathing wave which goes along all your physical body from your toes to the top of your head when you inhale, from your head to your toes when you exhale. Just fresh, new air, new oxygen to all your body. Slowly reactivating your legs, your arms, your chest, your neck and your head. Whenever you feel ready, moving your feet and your hands, bending your knees and your elbows if you want. Start moving all your body. Take a couple of deep breaths if you want now. And when you feel ready, just turning to your right or to your left. The reason to turn is not to get dizzy when you sit down. Sitting down, having your hands on your chest for a final moment to close that practice. Take 2 deep breaths now. And we close, if you want, with a single final Om. If you want, you can join me, otherwise you just listen to it and try to feel this Om vibration inside of you. Inhale now. Namaste, which means hello and goodbye. Thanks for attending this session today. I'm sorry about this shortcut we've got. I hope it's been only a couple of minutes or less. Thanks for joining again. Next week it's going to be spent on a practice which is called Ashtanga Yoga. Ashtanga Yoga is a little bit more intense practice, which is usually for young people like you. So I hope you like that, okay? Thanks for coming, enjoy your week, and see you next Wednesday. Take care.